Hey, here we go again. Let's just continue a little bit more what we talked about at the last time. Solving the problem before it starts by adjusting the loss before the loss occurs, and any type of loss. So, do you share that with your clients? Well, let's use trusted advisor since those are the words that come along. So do you send something to the client's CPA, which if you don't is a great introduction so the CPA sees what you do and how you're different than any other agent that the CPA might work with. And the same with the attorneys or attorneys of your clients. It's just not in your files. It's just not your client's keeping somewhere, but his people with whom he or she work all know it. You've got the idea. So develop hurting, thought-provoking questions. This way, not pain about audits or things, but about real pain that the buyer's going to suffer because they have to have a closed sign over their door if we don't do our jobs. So, let's talk about, well, the 12-step program for sales success. You know, and that's going to be a winner. Let's talk about that. First and foremost, KISS-MISS, my favorite 6 letters. Keep it simple, make it fun. Insurance does not have to be boring. How can you do that? Boy, you're all smart people. You all like to laugh, and you do laugh. So figure it out. Shoot me the ideas, or to jackson@iwcpro.com. We'll put them all together and send them back out to everybody who contributes. So how do you keep it simple with the buyer? How do you make it fun? Lots of ways. Number 2, create response through emotions. I'm just writing an article, actually just before I came down here, about the last proposal that you presented. We don't like the word proposal, but the last presentation that you made, how much of it was logical, how much of it was emotional. Now logic is coverage, and that has to be in there. But how did you throw in emotion? How did you put pictures in which triggers emotion? A presentation shouldn't be all words, because we all know that a picture is worth 10,000 words. And if you have enough pictures, you need fewer words, and you'll generate more wisdom, and it'll last longer on your buyer's brain, and it'll set you apart. So emotions sell, not logic. You need logic, but they need emotion to see you different and to buy. So people need visuals. Make sure visuals. It's easy to find 2 cars crashing. Your phone is with you all the time. You can take pictures of accidents. You can take pictures of things that just don't look right. You can take pictures of stores boarded up. You can take pictures, and you can put those pictures in your presentation to make a point. Pretty simple, isn't it? Pretty easy. If you don't do a presentation on a laptop, and I'm not a fan of that so much as I am on a flip chart, where you can blow those pictures up and put them on a flip chart and talk about it, it'll generate more response in your buyer's mind, and they'll remember it longer. And if they have 2 quotes or 3 quotes, you're going to stand out because they're going to understand their coverage way more with you. So pictures sell. Preparation must exceed presentation. I got a call from a client one day who was on a 3-hour trip to deliver a presentation to a buyer, and it came to his mind while he was driving, he forgot to do a few things. And so I asked him when he did his presentation, he said, "Oh, last night, but I missed a few things." So why would you drive 3 hours for a presentation that you did less than 24 hours before? Makes no sense. Are you organized enough to do your presentation far enough in advance to practice it? Practice it before you give it to the buyer, especially if it's an account of 5 figures revenue. And practice it in front of a teammate. And let them let you know that it's great or not great. See you next time.